What's up everyone, it's Bones here. In today's video, I'll be covering the new Mayakashi cards that we'll be getting in Magical Mavens as I continue my journey through the Magical Maven set. For those watching on day of release or the day after, I would like to wish you a happy Halloween before I begin this video. A click of those thumbs up and the subscribe buttons would be greatly appreciated, as it goes a long way in supporting the channel and shows me that you like content like this. So the first new card that we have here out of two is Ghost Meets Girl, a Mayakashi and Shiranui's Tale. As you can see, it's a Mayakashi and a Shiranui support card, and it reads Tribute 1 Mayakashi or Shiranui Synchro or Link monster. Neither player can special summon monsters from the hand, deck, or extra deck for the rest of this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished zombie monsters, return it to the graveyard. You can only use one Ghost Meets Girl, Mayakashi, and Shiranui's Tale effect per turn, and only once that turn. So a card that can lock your opponent out of special summoning anything except from the banished or graveyard can outright lock out turns, which is what makes this card so strong. And as you can see for the rest of the hand, we just have two random cards here which will be talents, and we're just going to do the standard Mayakashi combo, which is just spam Daki or Daki. And as you'll see, I'm going to normal summon it here, and then we're going to special summon the Yuki. And from here we can send the Mizuki with the Yuki's effect. And now we'll synchro into our level 3, special summon back our Daki, and this is kind of the gimmick of the combo in this deck if you haven't seen this deck play before, as you're just going to special summon back the Daki repeatedly, and your synchro monsters have secondary effects if they're special summoned from the graveyard. So from here we're going to keep going into our level 7, special summon back the Daki. Now we're going to go into the level 9, bring back the Daki, and from here we can synchro away one last time to go into our level 11. And from here we're going to special summon back Daki, and now instead of synchro summoning this time, we're going to link summon as we go into the Yuki Onna. And from here we can special summon back the Daki again. And now, because we have the Link 3, we are able to take this line of play, as it reads that it takes 2+ zombie monsters, and you can only control one Icicle Mayakashi. You can only use each of the following effects of Icicle Mayakashi once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect. Quick effect: you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one of your zombie synchro monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. As stated earlier, the Mayakashi synchro monsters have effects that happen when they're special summoned from the graveyard, and the Link 3 being a bridge that can take you into the Link 4 while getting itself in your graveyard to special summon a synchro monster is everything that this deck could have asked for. The trap was just the cherry on the top. So from here we're going to special summon back the Daki, and now we're going to go into the Link 4. And you'll see before we get the Daki, I'm going to mention now how the special summon off of the Link 3 that gets you back a synchro monster can turn into multiple disruptions because of the Link 4's effect that reads, if a monster is special summoned from the graveyard, or a monster effect is activated in the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can target one other face-up monster on the field, change its attack to 0, and if you do, negate its effect. So from here, you can bring back the Daki, and because you have the Mizuki, you can extend more if you want. You're really just getting your tribute for the trap card at this point, which you're going to set it and just pass turn, as if you are going second, you would get the benefits of your monster that you special summon from the graveyard through the Mizuki. So onto the deck profile, and as you can see, there's a lot of space for you to mess around with. But the reason that I'm playing the 3 Fenriers is because it can be a small world bridge along with the Mizuki for another zombie. The Bestial cards are here just as a format call. The Talents, because as you can see, the combo is extremely susceptible to Nibiru. And hand traps in general can hurt what this deck wants to do, as well as just monster negations on field. I feel like the droplets are also a good going second card because the Mizuki and the Daki like being in the graveyard, and the Imperms, which along with your droplet can be a good going first or second card. As for the Mayakashi lineup, the Hajun here, we want to play it at 3 in order to special summon the Daki. Also playing the Daki at 3, I see some people play it at 1 or 2. I play it at 3 just because if you can see it and the Yuki, then that's combo. Special summoning it off of Hajun is your combo. I just want the maximum ways to get into the combo. You'll see that there is the one Mayakashi Memorial, and this is just something that I decided to put in here as an option. You can mess around with this spot if you would like, but I just thought that it was a pretty decent card. Because during the end of your combos, when you have the Daki along with maybe a Synchro monster on board next to your Link 4, you can just get a draw. And then for follow-up, in your next turn, you can banish this card along with the zombie monster and special summon a Mayakashi back. For the 1-for-1, it's self-explanatory with the 3 Yuki and the 3 Hajun. While in most cases you'll be special summoning the Hajun in order to get your Daki, having the extra 3 of level 1s is more the reason to play it. It's less likely to be a dead card. The Called by the Grave and the Foolish, staples, and then the last card here, Mayakashi Return, is a reinforcement of the army or a Foolish Burial for any of your Mayakashi cards, so you can even add the Ghost Meets Girl, and it just gets you into your combo. As for the extra deck, you'll see we just have 2 of everything except the level 11, and the point of it is to just kind of go through our combo twice, going first and then for follow-up. And I believe that having the destroy effects off of Yoko, Engu, and the additional effects of Sushigomo and Oboro allow this deck to range further in versatility. The unaffected effect is something that really only matters when you're going for an attack over something that you may need to get over that you aren't able to with your other stuff, or even just for game. Anyways, if you made it this far into the video, I thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. It's Boned, signing out.